Hey, what's up? This is Richard with P&R Car Audio. Today I'm going to show you the Valor NVG-606W. It's a double-din in-dash AM/FM CD DVD player with built-in navigation. And I'm going to give you a demonstration on how to use it today. So, here we go. Here's our piece. We'll start off as over here on your left hand side you got your volume knob. You turn up, well, I have an EQ on this unit, so there it comes up there. I'll give you a little bit of control there. And then this is a fully touch screen, so as you see the radio stations are all displayed on the screen. If I want to change to one of my preset radio stations, I just press the station that it is, and I have actually 12 presets, I believe, in each FM category, and I have 3 different FM categories and 1 AM category, so I can change through my different presets here. And then you notice it went back, right? Because it automatically goes back to the screen that has your station on it, right there. And then if I want to change to FM2, I just press that one up there and it switches me to FM2, to FM3, to AM, and then back to FM1. So that actually gives me 36 presets on FM and 12 on AM. And then I can actually individually scan too, because that will scan to the next station, and then this will just go 0.1 at a time. So 90.9, 91.1, 91.3, just like that. And then once again I can go to the very next station that actually picks up. Down here on the bottom, the AS and the PS are so that if I'm traveling and I don't know what the radio stations are, I can just use those two to actually automatically set up my presets for me. You just set the AS and it'll start scanning through all the radio stations, setting all your presets for you. We'll give it a second to run through. It determines what it thinks are the best ones and then locks them in there for you. Well, we're not going to wait for it to go that long, but it takes a couple of minutes. There we go. It's taken about a minute, and it actually went through and set up all 12 of your presets for FM1. Then if you're also, another thing that's really neat about this one is your scan button. So you can actually scan to the next radio station as you're driving. It plays. If you decide you like it, you just press the scan button, it'll stop. If you decide that you don't like it, you can leave the scan button unpressed, and it'll automatically scan to the next station for you until you find one that you like. Give it a second here. See, it automatically scans onto the next station and locks into that. It gives you a minute or two to listen to it to see if you like it. If you do like it, you leave it there. Like I said, you just press the scan button again and it stops. Then it also has a DX and a local, which is so that if you're out in the country, you can use the DX, or if you're getting, bad reception, antenna reception, if you're farther away from a radio station, you can use your DX, just distance, and then LOC is for local. So that if you're getting good reception, you can use your local, and it'll separate it out better for you. And you also have an equalizer. And like I said a couple of minutes ago, I'm using an external EQ on mine, so mine are all set at flat, all the way across the board. I got everything set at flat, and I got my loudness off. Your EQ itself, you actually have different preset EQs. Go back to it. So you got the user, you got a flat, you got a jazz, you got a pop, you got a classical, and then back to user. And user is one that you can adjust yourself. See, I can actually go into each one of them and adjust it myself. Put it wherever I want to. And I can do all of those. All I do is just touch whatever it is that I want to adjust. And then if I want to go to the right, if I want to go to the left, I go to the left. then if you want to go back, you just press the back button and it'll automatically take you back. Then over here you got your menu. So if you got a DVD in or a CD in, let me grab a CD or something here real quick. There we go. Now this one will play burn CDs, it'll play MP3 formatted CDs, it'll play JPEG 4 DVDs. I don't think I've put a CD or a DVD into this unit that it has not played yet, as a matter of fact. So it plays all kinds of different ones, and as you see, it actually displays the song on your CD, as long as your CD actually has the text recorded on the CD. So you can scroll through your songs over here. If you want to pick a particular song, you can just click on that one song, and that's the one that'll come up. Then we'll go back. See if I can find a DVD here real quick. There we go. Over here you got your, this is your main menu, and you got your Navi, your DVD, your FM AM, your media, which would be like your USB, or not your USB, your iPod. If you want to plug an iPod into the back end of it, you can do that. It also has an SD card reader. It has a USB input. It has an audio video 1 input, which is on the face right here. And your SD, by the way, your SD card and your USB card are up there, or USB input are up there. Go back. You got an audio video 2 input, which is on the back end of the unit. You have a backup camera input, and then this is your setup. It's all your standard setups for them. Go back to your menu. You got a rear output. If you want to set that up, go back up here too, because you got the back button, and then you can actually turn your screen black, so you don't have to worry about it being showing. And then I believe all you do is just touch it and it comes back. Oh, let's see here. Well, we'll go do your navigation. So your navigation, you got a lot of different things. Now, one of the things I like about this unit is it's actually relatively quick. Okay? If you want to set an address into it, you go to the state first, then you go to the address intersection. You pick the city that you want to go to. We'll do Clearwater, seeing how it's right up the road from us here. And you notice how it actually pulls it up here? So you don't even have to type in the whole city. It'll actually pull up the names of the cities that are in that area, in that state. Same thing with the streets. Say we want to go to, we'll just start with one that's B. Oh look, there's a BA, a BE, BR, so let's go to BR. I don't even know where I'm going. So let's say that the address is actually Bradford Street. The address would be 2100 Bradford Street. So we'll just put that right in there. And then down here in the bottom, that checkbox, that is actually what you touch to tell it to go ahead. Then you got to tell it to start the route, and it'll find it. And bam, it's actually already determined your route, knows how far away you are, everything. So as I was saying earlier, it's actually really, it's very expedient, it's very quick, very fast. Then up here, you can actually make your screens bigger and smaller. And as you see, this is a split screen. The reason why is because it's going to tell me to turn right up here in front of us. So anytime it comes close to a turn, it actually splits the screen. And one of them stays where you are, and the other one shows you where the turn is. So you know to turn left and then right. See, this was a double turn. And it's telling me that we're going to take a right and then a left really quick like. And that's why it goes to the split screen, to actually tell you that there's going to be sudden changes right up here in front of us. So, and then back to here, you can go farther out. We're at 350 feet of viewing there. Let's see, if you want to go back, you can always go down here on the bottom and touch that. It'll allow you to actually edit your route. If you want to find a POI that's near, POIs would be, gas stations, restaurants, gives you all the different categories, banks, restaurants, hospitals, shopping, clothes. Let's see what else it has in here. And it goes through airports, amusement parks, appliance stores, ATMs, auto dealerships, auto service centers, all kinds of different things that are actually covered in here. The bar, the beach, the beauty shops, and just about everything that you can think of. It's got a category for it. You go through there and find something that you want to do if you're in an area where you don't know. It also allows you to actually type it in there too. So if you want to enter in your own category, or if you want to enter in your own POIs, you can actually type it in and preset them for you. So we're going to go back. We're going to keep going back. That's the other nice thing, is you can always, you got the back button on here, you know. It also has a room for a detour. Avoid the current road, avoid the next road, detour distance, and it allows you to set up your routing criteria also. So if you have to do a detour while you're on it, no problem. And then if you want to cancel your route, bam, you just cancel your route. If you've got a phone call in the middle of it and you want to go somewhere else, or you have to turn around, you can just cancel your route and then put in a whole new one if you need to. So that's the basics of your navigation. Oh, also you have that little point of interest button down there, which will always take you right to the POIs too. Let's go back to the menu, and we're going to put a DVD in here now. Let's see. Actually, and I'm going to put a burn DVD in here. There we go. That's your eject button up in the upper left-hand corner. There we go. Now you get to get a good idea of the quickness of the DVD and the CD player. It's not real expedient on that one, but it's, you know, it's pretty quick, not crazy. And once again, it's all touchscreen. And this is a burn DVD. It's got a bunch of different music videos on it, made down in Dade County, as you can see. Nice, good, clean picture. So that is the Valor NVG-606W. And just so everybody knows, we have this piece on sale right now at P&R Car Audio for $499. We got a couple of them left in stock, so come on in and get yours now.